Alright, once again. So here we go. So today, we continue on. So welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Wesley Connell. Again, so it's all this time of year. So right now, we're going to advance to our next chapter. The next chapter is going to be 1 month later, taking place at Shanghai International Circuit for the Chinese Grand Prix. And once again, and virtually for the Chinese Grand Prix, that it won't be announced until 2023. See? But it will still be off the calendar until 2023. So let's go and start the next chapter. No, I'm not just going to get the chapter, I'm going to watch the chapter.
It's the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai, and this track fast becoming a rookie's favourite. Alex Albon, remember him from last year? A brilliant race in his debut season, and it looks like Aiden Jackson's continuing the trend.
He really is, Croft. He's showing great promise so far this season.
Well, here's Ackerman now, going up behind his young teammates.
The rumour in the paddock, Crofty, is that the tension's building between these two. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go, Ackerman's going for it! Down the inside of the hairpin, he's teammate off the track!
What are you doing? Casper, what the hell?
Looks like Jackson's really struggling to get over that.
Okay, Aiden, keep it focused, concentrate.
That brush with his teammate clearly affecting the young driver.
It looks like it has, Crofty. I can't see any significant damage to that car, so he's going to have to pull himself back into this race.
Here we go.
Car's looking okay, Aiden. See if you can recover a few places.
Here we go.
What was that all about?
You can recover, Aiden.
Here we go.
That's not okay. That's really not okay.
Oh, yes, it is, Aiden Jackson. As we're coming up into the DRS range on Lando Norris, and we look to the outside on Lando Norris, and we got Lando Norris in the P13. And DRS opens after on Lando Norris. 3.0 the gap to walk on ahead in P12 as we move into the U-turn after we go quickest in sector 2 than anybody. Come into turn 16. And DRS opens for on Carlos Sainz, we say 139.2 with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, with 5 laps to the end of the Chinese Grand Prix. Almost a tap into the back of Esteban Ocon, and another contact into the back of Ocon. And we look to the inside, and we got Ocon into P13. To the inside now, we go fastest again, sector 1 and anybody, and we pass Carlos Sainz into P11. We get a blue flag on Kevin Magnussen. We'll pass him to the inside, and we'll put him a lap down. And we're 1.0 gap to Casper Redmond ahead in P10. And now let's try to look at what you can see now. And look to the inside on Casper Ackerman, and we're up into P10. And now coming up on Alexander Albon, battle for 9th place. And to the inside, we go fastest again, sector 2 than anybody. To the inside on Alexander Albon, and we got Albon into P9. And DRS opens on Antonio Giovinazzi, and we have to the inside and we'll put him a lap down. Into the U-turn now. And now we're coming up 1.3 the gap to Devin Butler ahead in P8. Into the line now, and we are 4 laps remaining off the Chinese Grand Prix.
That was the fastest lap of the race
130,
so far.
I would say 136 for the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We are 5 laps to the end of the Chinese Grand Prix. Looking to the outside on Butler as we go past. And we got Devin Butler up into P8. Coming up into the DRS range on Danik Kia. It's battle for 7th place.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
With 5 laps remaining, here we got another new follower. Thank you for following me on Twitter. Really appreciate it. And now coming to the inside on Danny Kieta. We got Danny Kieta into P7. Unbelievable. 1.8 the gap to Sebastian Vettel ahead in P6. We're catching up to the 4-time Formula 1 World Champion Sebastian Vettel. We're 1.0 the gap now with the DRS range on Sebastian Vettel. Then we run personal best in Sector 2 as we side by side to the inside on Sebastian Vettel, and we got Sebastian Vettel into P6. And we passed the and we got the 4-time Formula 1 World Champion. Thanks, Jeff. And we got the 4-time Formula 1 World Champion into P6. Switch out the overtake and have more power. Coming to the little U-turn. 2.6 the gap to Pierre Gasly ahead of P5. Coming to turn 16, the last turn. To the start finish line with 4 laps remaining here at the Chinese Grand Prix with a 1:38.0. But now the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with 4 laps remain here at the Chinese Grand Prix. We are 4 laps remaining. Again, 4 laps remaining of the Chinese Grand Prix. Coming up on here we come on Pierre Gasly. We are in the DRS range on Pierre Gasly. We look into the inside on Pierre Gasly, and we got past Pierre Gasly into P5. Now into the next couple of curves. Coming to turn next couple of curves. 1.0 the gap, and now into the DRS range on Charles Leclerc for 4th place. Here we go, fastest again, Sector 1, and anybody into the back of Charles Leclerc. And then another contact again by Charles Leclerc. And we go to the inside on Charles Leclerc, and we pass Charles Leclerc into P4. Try to come back to the inside, DRS open again on Charles Leclerc, and he's going to try and go back to the inside on that. And we stay ahead of him as we back up early, and we stay ahead of him into 14-15 at the hairpin at the little U-turn. 5.10 the gap to Verstappen ahead in P3, heading into turn 14. And we run a little bit wide, coming to the start finish line. 3 laps to the end.
It is 4.5 seconds.
We're going to the start finish line with 3 laps to the end of the Chinese Grand Prix. Alright, we are 3 laps to the end of the Chinese Grand Prix. The second U-turn for 3.5 the gap to Verstappen ahead in P3.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
With 3 laps of fuel left. Sorry about that, guys, I got a little bit of cough. Now I'm into the next cover curve. 2.5 the gap, 2.7 now the gap to Leclerc to Max Verstappen ahead in P3. Let's find out. Coming next couple of curves right here. And we move the line, you can use overtake again. And we go fastest again, Sector 2 than anybody. And that's the inside on Max Verstappen, and we got Verstappen, and we're past the 2021 Formula 1 World Champion Max Verstappen into P3. DRS open again on Max Verstappen. 1.3 the gap to Lewis Hamilton ahead in P2. Coming down towards the U-turn, and we're almost getting closer indeed. And now to the inside on Lewis Hamilton, and we pass Lewis Hamilton into P2. And we got the 7-time Formula 1 World Champion into P2. We have DRS open on Valtteri Bottas. And we send 1.7 the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as we go to the inside on Valtteri Bottas. And we got Valtteri Bottas into P2. First U-turn now, the second U-turn. So we're 2 laps to go off the Chinese Grand Prix. And we go fastest again in Sector 1 and anybody as we move into turn number 5. 2.2 gap to Valtteri Bottas behind P2. So time's right now. Anyway, next couple of curves right now. And now with 3.3 the gap to Bottas behind in P2. We run personal best again in sector 2. Come into the next little chicane curves. With 4.9 the gap, 5.0 now the gap to Valtteri Bottas behind in P2. But we really don't have a lot of power as we move now. 5.3 the gap to Bottas behind in P2 into the U-turn. 5.4 to Valtteri Bottas behind to 5.6.0 now the gap. Only one lap of fuel left as we move into turn 16 and start the final lap of the Chinese Grand Prix.
Final lap of the race.
On to the final lap of the race here at the Chinese Grand Prix as we're going into turn 1. Turn 1 and out to the turn 2 at the first U-turn, heading to turn 3 and 4 at the second U-turn. Now it's to turn 5 and we're now coming to the braking zone at turn 6. With 7 again behind it towards next curve. Yeah, so next little curve. But 8.6 the gap to Bottas behind the P2. Next time by as we move closer to the line. With 9.3 the gap, 9.6 now the gap. We did a little slide in the middleway curve. With 10.7 the gap to Valtteri Bottas behind the P2. So I'm now coming to the little U-turn. We got blue flag on Romain Grosjean, and we have to we go past Grosjean to the outside, and we'll put him a lap down, and we'll put Grosjean a lap down. Now coming to turn 16, we will see the checker flag as we head to the line, and we win the Chinese Grand Prix here at Shanghai.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
Well, plenty to digest there, and a little bit ominous, wouldn't you say, seeing the two Williams teammates make contact again.
Things don't look stable between these two drivers.
Simon Roberts
They've
is
barely been
happy.
teammates 5 minutes.
That wheel bump, could that have been avoided, Ant?
Yeah, it looked like Ackerman was making a bit of a statement to me. He's certainly not given Jackson any room.
A sign of things to come? Well, for their sakes, let's hope not. That wraps things up here in China. Until next time. Oh, here they are now. I always love seeing the independent teams do well. Williams have a long and storied history with F1, and I'm delighted to see them on the top step of the podium.
Nice. And time for the champagne. Here we go. No, Valtteri. No. Ah, he got me down the back. Here we go.
Casper, what the hell was that? You nearly put me out the entire race. Bumping wheels like that, you could have put us both into the barrier. Casper, come on, man.
I have to make a phone call.
Oh, really? You want? Ackerman?
Ackerman!
He's
Mom,
gone.
cancel the TV subscription. The entertainment.
Butler.
Come off it. Do you really have nothing better to do?
Right now? No. And why would I want to miss this? You two are like characters in a badly written sitcom. He wanted your lot to sign Ricardo, you know. Ask anyone.
What do you mean?
Paddock talks, mate. And so did Ackerman. Should have heard him last season. He didn't care who he talked to, and he was always going up and on about you. You tried to stop him from signing you. He didn't want to play babysitter.
Oh, he did he?
Everyone knows. Have you not seen the way that people look at you? We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him. You want my advice? Prove him wrong. Chin up.
Silly Devin Butler. Ow.
Hey, Ma.
Hello, love. I saw the race and thought I'd give you a call.
And why's that?
Just to say well done, like I always do.
Oh, right.
I saw what happened in the race with Casper. Can't believe he wasn't penalized. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
And Casper, what's he said about it?
Nothing. He wouldn't speak to me.
Well, maybe keep trying. It can't hurt to clear the air. Just remember what your grandmother always used to say. The fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
I'm not even sure that makes sense.
Just whatever's going on, don't let it get to you. And call me later, okay?
Will do.
And rewards will you correct that. Okay. Breaking points. Right now, so.